All-In Education is a 4-year-old nonprofit organization that was established to ensure that the individuals that are most impacted by the educational inequities in our school systems are the ones making decisions on behalf of all students. We truly believe that in order for student outcomes to change, adult behaviors must change. And that means that our leaders must be values-driven leaders that not only reflect the communities they serve, but also have the lived experiences of the populations of students that they represent. When the organization was established, it was April 1 of 2020. This was at the height of the pandemic, the start of distance learning. And while we knew that the digital divide was going to be a big issue that would impact student learning, we also knew that there were other issues that our communities were facing. In order for us to truly understand what those issues were, we talked to families and individuals in our community. We spoke to over 200 Spanish-speaking families to understand the challenges and barriers that they were facing that were brought on because of the pandemic. While we heard time and time again that the digital divide was a big issue, there was something else that really stood out for us. And it was that there was a big communication gap between schools and families. This understanding for us of the communication gap between schools and parents really led for us to establish the Parent Educator Academy.
All-In Education established the Parent Educator Academy in the spring of 2021. We started with only 30 parents, and now we just finished our 7th cohort and have a total of 600 plus alumni. The academy is meant to teach parents about the education systems here in the state of Arizona and also encourage parents and caregivers to engage in their children's schools.
PA serves up to 120 participants every cohort. The program is delivered in English and Spanish, and the Spanish session having the majority of the students each cohort. We are in over 30 schools here in Arizona, covering the Pima County, Maricopa County, and Yuma County. Our school partners also help us to reach to all the communities, and those schools have the majority of the students that receive free or reduced lunch. And we receive between 300 and 400 applications every cohort, and this tells us that PA is a highly wanted program here in the community in Arizona. And each session we deploy pre-service and post-service, so we can see the change the participants have when they start the program and after they finish it. Also, those surveys help us to understand the needs of the community. We take the feedback the parents give us very seriously, and that helps us to change the program or adapt for the necessities of the community.
In terms of high-level impact, since the inception, our team wanted to ensure that every iteration is rooted in research, decisions were driven by data, and that we build a model that's continuously improving and evidence-based. We've been able to reach hundreds of Arizona families, and the PEA model continues to have over a 90% graduation rate and retention rate with every cohort. We're seeing that participants are graduating more confident and engaging with their school board, with their teachers, with their principal, with their entire school community. We also see that participants are graduating with an understanding of how they can effectively support their children in academics to improve their outcomes. More than that, parents are graduating with a newfound confidence in themselves. In terms of granular wins, as we begin to see this unintended consequence of participants graduating, seeing career and workforce opportunities, we knew that this was a huge potential in exploring what this means for leadership, personal growth, and how this could be a potential solution to the various teacher shortages that we're facing in our state. Currently, we've hired 4 stipend alumni to be facilitators for the PEA program. This is 4 among over 60 applications that we received. All 4 facilitators are joining sessions, leading discussions, and delivering curriculum to their peers. This effort, which we're calling Sustainable Leadership, has been one of the initiatives that's made possible through the support of Neighborhood Builders.
This partnership with Neighborhood Builders has allowed us to explore a train-the-trainer model for PEA. Through our Sustainable Leadership Initiative, which is hiring our alumni to be facilitators of our programming like PEA, it has helped us provide more leadership opportunities to our alumni and also explore different career paths for them. Through our train-the-trainer model, we are hoping to scale and sustain the impact of our Parent Educator Academy.